Hey, it's Rachel from All About Planners. In this video I'm doing a review of one of the Dot Grid notebooks that I found in Antwerp in Belgium, hence the unusual spelling on the cover. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Meegen Bullet Dagbook. Anyway, it's a Dot Grid notebook you can use for bullet journaling. The brand is PaperStore. I found it in Antwerp, so I'm assuming this language here is either like Dutch or German, something along those lines. It was €16.95, which is getting up there for a bullet journal. However, as you probably just saw then, bright white paper. Love it. So it does have an elastic band. I've just taken it off because it's a bit hard to remove it one-handed when I'm filming this. So the page size is around about A5. It's about 5.5 inches wide by, half US letter size. So 5.5 inches wide by about 8 inches high. So portable page size. It's very sturdy hardcover. Take a look at this. I'm really pushing on that and it's not even budging at all. Very, very sturdy. It is around about, I'd say, maybe ½ an inch thick, about 1.5 centimeters. As you can see, there are 3 ribbon bookmarks, which is great because most will only include 1, 2 at most. This one has 3. And then if we go to the front here, this belongs to page. A whole bunch of stuff in a language I cannot read. I will take a photo and then if you can read this, cool. It's pretty much going through, I'm assuming, just how to do like bullet journaling, you know, with like task, as you've probably already seen on bullet journal blogs, from like postponed, etc. There's an index page, actually quite a few index pages, and then we go into the dot grid pages. So they are numbered, which is great, and the dots go right to the edge of the page, as you can see. So you could probably just line over that, you know, and continue your spread. I do tend to prefer when the dots are in the corner, just so when I'm going like that, I can see it a bit easier than like having to go, you know, pull the whole page back just to see the page number. This paper is bright white, which is great. The dot spacing, I'm pretty sure is 5mm. Just double check it for you. Yeah, it's 5mm spacing. Cool. So they are kind of laying flat on their own. The reason I say kind of is because it's hardcover, so obviously it's flat, except these ones in the middle, they're kind of like rebounding up. So I tend to get the notebook and then fold it back like that, and you can, they call it break the spine, is what I've read someone call it, and then they'll tend to lay flat a bit better. So you can always do that if you have a dot grid notebook that is not wanting to lay flat, but this one's not too bad. So bright white paper, and I have done a pen test. I did all the usual pens. You've probably seen me do plenty of pen testing with these, and highlighters and stamps. So there is a little bit of ghosting, particularly on like the marker pens. Not too bad though. I tend to just use bullet journal, for bullet journals I tend to use ballpoint or the friction erasable pens. They tend to have the least amount, and then avoid obviously marker pens. That one's a Uni P, which is bled through. Highlighters, you get a little bit of ghosting there, but it's not so bad that I would avoid writing on the back side of the page. It's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not horrible. At the back there is no pocket folder. The notebook just ends. There is 192 dot grid pages, but keep in mind you do lose a couple for the index page and this legend page at the back, but you still get quite a few pages in there. Got those 3 ribbon bookmarks if you wanted to do like a weekly, flag a weekly, a daily and a monthly, or maybe put some lists at the back, etc. And then the paper is fully protected by this cover that extends a little bit beyond, so you could get some sticky notes and add little mini tabs as well, and they would be protected by the cover. Just show you. See how you got a little bit of space there? It doesn't end right on the edge like the sewn bound dot grid notebooks do, so you could put a little mini tab there. Anyway, so that's it for this review. Simple little white paper dot grid bullet journal. I'll have the details below to the brand, and I'll have those photos if anyone can understand this language and would like to read what the little info blurb thing at the front said. This little page. Anyway, that will be linked below. If you want to see what other bullet journal notebooks that I brought while I was in Europe, I'll also have a link below to my haul that I did if you haven't already seen that. So I'll see you in the next video.